general manager of the dealership, came up with a brand new, brilliant take on hot bodies on hot bikes. Using men from the shop, and the photos have gone absolutely viral. Arun Sharma is the general manager of Motocorsa in Portland, Oregon. He joins me now from there, along with the senior Ducati master technician and model, AJ Ralston. It's good to see you guys.
How you doing, AJ?
I'm pretty good. Arun, you just have to tell me right off the top here, where in the world did you get the idea to replace the, hot woman with the guy in the motorcycle ad?
You know, anybody who knows me knows that these ideas don't make any sense and they don't come out of anywhere traditional. It's one of those things that pops in your head and you just say, we totally got to do this.
That was it, huh? There was no other motivation. Nobody said you should try this. You thought of it all on your own.
Well, the reality was, me and some friends were talking about old college days, and back in college we had a party we went to once a year where we actually, guys dressed as girls, girls dressed as guys, and I rode to a party fully in drag on a motorcycle, and a couple of days later our initial photo shoot came out. And just through conversation, it was like, we got to do that. We got to do the exact same thing, only recruit all the guys from the shop to join us in the parade.
I mean, look at what's happening here. All right, let's see that shot of AJ now. AJ, pretty fantastic here that you were able to do this ad and pose in the shot. If we could take a look at one of the ones that AJ was in. When you were approached to do this, did you think that the crew here trying to have you do these things, do you think everybody was just nuts?
Well, of course it was nuts, but that's what made it grand.
And was
everybody in the shop accepted doing it and thought it was going to be fun and entertaining, and it was.
And
we really had no idea how fun and entertaining it would be, really.
It looks like you got some exercise, though. I mean, how difficult was that pose? I couldn't do that.
It was a lot more difficult than it looks like. It was also a hot August afternoon in a warehouse with not a whole lot of ventilation. I was slipping off the tank, slipping off the seat, sweat everywhere. It was amazing. I didn't fall off.
It was not a pretty sight.
No, I imagine you have some pretty good outtake shots from that shoot. Arun, of course, not to be outdone by your own staff, I understand you also posed beside the Ducati. And let's see. Yeah, you wear the heels well, my friend. Very nice look on you.
I've been told I've got good legs.
Arun, what was the reaction from the women in your shop who perhaps maybe don't like seeing women objectified in motorcycle ads as much as they have been in history?
They loved it. They were the ones who helped out at the shoot. They were there hanging out. The whole crew, including all the women from the shop, were there the day we did the photographs. And, they probably laughed most of all. What's funny is now that these photos have come and gone full viral, it's really interesting the comments actually women have made in making it something that really is a point to stand out against objectification of women in advertising, which honestly wasn't our original intent. But now that we've heard it enough times, it really does make a lot of sense. And one of the things we definitely noticed was that when you ask a woman to do these same poses on a motorcycle, it seems completely normal and natural. Bend your hips to your leg. When we had to do it, it was ridiculous, right? When you ask us to do the exact same poses, you realize just how absurd that is. So
yeah.
It was a pretty good eye for us.